Good morning, art buddies, and welcome to Bricolage with Paint Girly. I have been gathering up a bunch of stuff, made a mess of my desk, so everything's normal here. Welcome, welcome. Come in, come in. Good morning, Barbara. Nice to see you. I've got just my one little light on to see if that's better as far as the jumping. So we'll see. We'll see. If it's not any better, you can let me know. All right, we've got Brenda D, we've got Shaz, Gail, and there's Dawn. Good morning, good morning. I've been thinking about doing a Christmas live for a while, and I saw a couple of the gals that I follow have been doing Christmas in July, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump on that bandwagon. I had a big sack of Christmas stuff that I've just been throwing in a bag, and then I've got a big bin. I've been throwing stuff in. I made a couple of flow journals, Christmas themed, a couple of years ago, and I did it really because I had seen the Jersey crafter, Laura Jersey, I think she may go by now. She would always say things like, "Oh, I'm not like the other girls, I just journal." I've learned so much from Laura. And in my mind, it's just a journal where you can pull things out and use them for other projects. So you could certainly theme it. This one I'm doing for Christmas, but you could have, hey, Kitty Jen, you could certainly have a stash flow journal. And I'm just using the word flow because you can put stuff in, take stuff out, it just flows in, it flows out. I don't know if that's right, but that's the way I'm doing. That's the way I'm thinking about it. Now, certainly you can do anything for a cover. I know Laura is amazing. And so this time, I think the last time I was selling at the market, the virtual craft vendors market at that time, and I think I did like some kind of a paper cover. I don't really remember. But when I popped open my bin with all my stuff in it, I saw this cute fabric. So the first thing I did this morning is I thought, oh, I'd like to put that maybe on a paper bag. So this is an oversized paper bag, a lunch bag, I should say. This is what it looked like originally, and I thought it might be helpful if I measured this. It's actually more of an ebb and flow, yes. So this is not quite 16 inches by 7 3/4. And what I did was I took off the bottom piece. I slit the side and I opened it up real large. And I took some matte medium and I glued this down. It's still a little damp, and then I put more matte medium on top. So this is pretty lumpy bumpy on this side. But my hope is to take my sewing machine and just do some crazy stitches and maybe some red thread. And then I'm going to take my my metal deckled ruler, and I'm just going to tear the edges because that's what I want to do. I don't want to cut it. And if some of the tissue paper, the paper bag hangs off, I'm okay with that. Now, if you don't have a paper bag like that, I'm sure you have something you could use. Wrapping paper, cardstock. I just wanted it to have a little more stability than just a plain fabric might have. You could probably just put the medium on your fabric, and it might be stiff enough, you know, if you wanted a little extra body. And you may have some fabric that's a little stiffer. This is just a cotton, like calico type fabric. And there are certainly other fabrics that give you a little more stability if you want. But there's nothing wrong with it being flippy floppy either, right? So you can just do as you please and with whatever you have available. So I just decided to do it this size because this is how the piece of fabric was cut. I just trimmed off a little section. So how is everyone? Good morning to those who are coming in. It's good to see everybody. Now certainly I can make this a little neater as I go along. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. That one there probably got a little extra glue on it. It's not tearing. So my idea for this one was to maybe make it about this size and have a little bit to flap over for a closure. Now what I haven't decided is whether I'm going to put a piece of chipboard here that I'll cover and poke my holes through, and I'm just going to, hey Angie Brown, good morning, put elastic bands to slip my signatures under. I may do that, or I may just leave it like this and leave the spine to just be soft. So when I'm in the process of doing this, you know, like I said, this is still a little damp. And I'm thinking about this morning. I thought, you know what? I wonder if I could also, good morning, Angie Bassett. Hi, Carla. Nice to see everyone. I was thinking maybe I could have also put my fabric on the paper bag like I would a napkin on cardstock with plastic wrap. So I had a piece of this left, so that's what I did. And that is this. Now this is a lot less lumpy bumpy. I can feel here where I didn't get it glued down as well. But see, I can take my iron back on that. So same thing, I took my brown paper from my lunch bag, put down a piece of plastic wrap, put my fabric on top, and took my dry, very hot iron, took a tea towel, put on top, took my hot iron, and really just pressed and let the heat melt the plastic wrap. Not sure how this will hold up either, but again, I'm hoping to stitch around it and maybe do some crazy stitches to then hold it all together so it's a little more durable. And again, I'm just going to decal off this extra paper. And like I said, for me, the cheaper the plastic, yeah, you know what? I think you're probably right, because I just grabbed the Glad wrap I stole a couple of years ago out of the kitchen. And, you know, it did so. I really had to work at it. So I'm not going to waste time this morning stitching this down. At some point, I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. But so I've got 2 covers started, which I'm fairly pleased with. Now, of course, I can decorate these covers, put all kinds of stuff on here that can be removed. Barbara said, yes, I prefer the plastic ironing method versus gluing in this type of application and use really inexpensive plastic wrap. There's Malia. Hi. Yeah, and I have some of the cheap stuff in my drawer, but the Glad wrap was out for some reason. Don't know why. But this will make a nice cover as well. So I had started a Christmas flow a little while ago. So I have some signatures here, which is really going to be small for these two covers. But I may try to incorporate some of them. And basically, really, all I'm going to do is, see, I'll have this for this one. I may not flap closed. See, and I had started some pages here, but see how small they are? So we might go a little differently. So I'm going to put these aside. I didn't get out my, I'm going to have to scoot and get that. I didn't get out my washi tape, my Christmas washi tape, which I'm going to have to do. I'm thirsty this morning, but I do want to measure this. So this is 9, basically 9 by 10, kind of ish. Okay, so you can see my little shining light there. This little light of mine. All right, welcome to everyone coming in. Now, I did pull out a couple of my bins of Christmas related papier. So let's just pull some stuff out that we can get working on. Sorry, I tipped my camera. So we've got some leftover pieces, and some of it is going to be graphic 45. Christmas cards, that can go in the other bin. And most of this I'm going to tear because I'm not going to worry about using a cuttery. Now, I'm really having trouble reading my chat this morning. I've got you pushed pretty far away. Lady J, good morning and welcome. Okay, Lady J has a question. Love that paper. Where's it from? Well, I think I'm past where you saw. Let me just pull some of this out and see if I can figure out what. Let's just use this because I think it'll be easier. I'm not sure which one you meant. New England Thrifter. Hello, welcome. Nice to meet you. Thank you, Barbara. I'm not sure, Lady J, what paper you were meaning, because I've got probably, there's a bit of a lag. So when I first pulled it out, it was this. If this is what you're talking about, this is a graphic 45, and this is probably one of their vintage, one of their earlier packs of paper. And this one maybe the Christmas Carol. Some of these others are just cheap packs that I picked up here and there over the years that I don't really know what they are, you know, like this stuff here. But this is, see, like this is some more of the graphic. Oh, I love that. This is some of the graphic 45. Angie Brown, Lori, this is funny. I'm watching Christmas. We've been watching Christmas Hallmark for a while. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. See, but like this is just one-sided that I got from oh, this was a cool pack. But again, I don't know. It just says Canvas Core. CanvasCoreBrands.com. Snowflakes on Craft Reverse. You know, this was just, this had fabric and all kinds of stuff that came with it. It was just a yummy. my tummies. Now, of course, I may have to adjust my covers because this isn't really going to fit, right? So I can always trim that. So I'm just going to start with some paper. This is, I think I got this at maybe a Michael's. They had big bins by Nicole, Mistletoe and Holly. And this is double-sided, which is always nice. Mistletoe and Holly. When I was doing craft fairs and getting ready for the Christmas season, I always started in August. Started to get, myself ready and together. Now I'm going to throw in some other different papers as well. We don't have that one. And a lot of this stuff I'm just going to tear. Now, of course, when you tear this, it's only going to be 6. This is a 12 by 12 pack. So when you tear it, it's only going to be, 6 by 6, right? Or when you fold it. Now, I've got tons of other paper. So let's just start with this. And I like to use a bone folder at times. Now, if you have a question for me, please put it in caps. I've got all my own health appointments yet to make. They've been kind of put on the back burner. I'm going to scoot you a little bit more towards me. And if you were not here, what I intend to do is use an elastic band to scoot these under. Button up your overcoat. Now that quick, Lori misplaced carrot. Here it is. So see, I can take off a little bit from each side. And of course, it doesn't matter to me. If it matters to you, then you have to make yours the way you like. But it doesn't matter to me if some things stick out and some things don't. And it doesn't matter, because this is just a working tool. Hey Sharon, good morning. So that if you wanted to sit down and make Christmas cards or Christmas journal or anything, you could pull out your flow journal and find a ton of bits or things that you might like. Now, see, this is going to slip under, and as you can see, there's going to be a gap here. Well, then the next sheet of paper I put in, I may fold differently. Maybe I'll fold it this way. So that comes closer to the edge, and then I have a larger surface to use for a project. Barbara said she looked this up. Mistletoes are parasitic plants of families. I can't say that word. Mistletoe sounds so much better. Yes. I just saw that in a Hallmark movie that we watched. It's this guy's on the radio, and his secret Santa keeps making different things for him to remind him what Christmas is about. And she's a little jealous at one point, the gal that's doing it. And so she reminds them that mistletoe is a parasitic plant. So this is also, if you have done a Christmas project, or like I said earlier, any kind of a project of any theme, or you just want to do something like this with the extras in your stash, to have them in a place where you can grab your flow journal and start using it. you know, you can pull bits of it from your stash and, you know, you could really organize your stash this way. You could have a spring one, you could have florals, you could have, you know, anything. So I'm just working on my first, what I'm going to call is a signature. This is also if you have friends that want to get into journaling or doing any kind of paper art, and you've got a bunch of stuff that you don't really think you're going to be using much anymore, and you want to share, this would be a great gift for a newbie to give someone. Parasitic plant. We'll have to look that up and see what that means exactly. Now, I'm hoping to, I think I'm going to just work on the one signature to show you what I've done in the past. And as we go along, I might get some other ideas. And you may have some ideas to suggest, and we'll just help each other along here. But I'm just going to, I like to get started with some larger sheets of paper. And I should really just leave these open. Wouldn't that be just a great idea? Now, not all Christmas tablets and Christmas paper is created equal, as many of us would know. So this is really excellent that this is double-sided. Because I was thinking before you all arrived how I was going to address white pages. Not a fan of white pages. Now see, already here, look how cool this is. We've got this going. Different sizes. See how that's almost like a waterfall. Now see, I've got these all going where all the solids, this double-sided solid on one side, as you can see, and prints on the other. So see, for me, I probably am going to come through here, and I'm going to switch some of these around. I kind of like the way this looks together. And the beauty of a journal like this is, see, now I'm not crazy about that, is you can move your pages however you want. I will be putting some other stuff in here. All right, now, yes, a Christmas flow journal as a gift is a great idea, Lori. With everything being so expensive, this is a great way to make give with all of our, yes, because most of us, really, we only need a little portion, right? You know, sometimes I buy things and I'm like, oh, I just have to have it, but I don't need the whole package, you know, so this is a great way to do that kind of thing. Okay, so now I'm going to pull out, if I can find it, I think I put it here. I did. I'm going to use my dry tape dispenser, and I'm going to grab some washi tape, and I think I'm going to grab a few more sheets of different types of Christmas paper. Now, of course, you can add, let's see if this is going to be an easy or a difficult task to grab Christmas washi. I've Bella, you need to just lay down, okay, honey? Okay, here's this will do. Not so much. Because the idea is that you want to put stuff in that can be taken out to be used. So washi tape is a great thing to use. So let me just stack up some different choices of washi. The Christmassy holiday theme. But of course, I'm already thinking something like this with vintage stuff and vintage papers. Ooh la la! That would be right up my alley. Now I want to get some different looks in here, and I want to get some different sizes. And this can be as chubby as I want. Try not to whack that camera. See, I'm just going to pull out different scraps, so that's cool. I've got glitter. Oh, here's what I was telling you, that this whole paper pack. See, it had all this kind of craft stuff in it and had stuff in it you could punch out. But see, look at this yummy fabric. I haven't been able to bring myself to use it. I've had that for years. Can't do it. I've got some glitter. We might come back to that. Some of this. That's wonderful. Here's some more of that. Graphic 45. It's always nice to have a piece or two of that in there. I've got tons of stuff, guys. Tons. I got rid of a lot of stuff. Really and truly. I did. Some of this stuff is just so old. I've had it forever and a day. This is cute. All right. Okay, now, see, I like this Santa. I don't necessarily want the whole kit and caboodle. Now, if anyone else has made a journal similar to this, or maybe you did it a little differently, or got some other ideas, let me know. Let everybody in the chat know, because see, we're all looking for different ideas and things to do, right? So some of this, I'm just going to start tearing littler pieces. This is a good old paper pack, man. I had a bunch of this. I used it for a long time, but I have no idea whose it was. None. That's the problem when you use your stuff and you've had it a long time, unless you're really super organized. This one is Kaiser Craft Home for Christmas Collection. Pine cones. But see, there again, I've had this a while. Barbara said, I have friends who own a small toy shop and they call it Kite and Caboodle. Oh, that's clever. Lots of clever people all over the world. Now, see, this is a piece that is like a 9 by 12. And it almost looks like a piece of stationery, kind of. I'm just going to fold that. Because whoever can then just slip that out, unfold it, and use it however. This, of course, is Graphic 45. Let's see. It's called Christmas Carol Collection. And 2015. Now, for me personally, I love this side. That side, not so much. So I'm just going to take a piece of this. I'm going to rip off. I'm going to rip off. And put these other portions aside. You can even include, of course, book pages. Pages that you stamp. See, now this is cool. Let's see if we can get this in. This, of course, I want to trim off that end. I didn't pull out my cutter. And don't forget, you know, fabric can be included. I don't think we need that black. I don't know if we need that. Okay. So now I'm going to add these smaller sections. Now something like this, see, it's kind of like in two parts. So I think normally you would cut this off and you could do a tag for a project, right? So I'm going to fold it there. I didn't do a great fold job. You could score this stuff too if you're really anal. Like generally that's how I am. I would score it. Like the snowman. Yeah, he's a cutie. Snowmen are just cool for a lot of us. See, so what you could do is if you got a piece like this and you don't want to, you know, mess it up, just get your little scoreboard out. That helps you do a nicer fold. Let's try this guy this way. I mean, and I'm sure a lot of us have all been there. There's just some paper or a little image or something, and you just can't throw it away, right? You could put it in a flow journal. Now, of course, it's not going to have all the same size things in it. There's a lot of different things that you can put in it and you can share. So that's what I'm going to work on next. See, now this is one-sided, so you could stamp on this. You could paint some coffee on this and make that dark, or you could leave it alone. It's, you know, sometimes you just want to leave it alone. You don't have to mess with everything. All right, so now we're just going to find places for this stuff to go. And you don't have to leave it all on top of each other. You can stagger it, put it in differently. This one I folded in threes. Don't forget, you could also tuck in napkins, which I may at some point. You don't have a scoreboard, Ange? Oh, you ever go thrifting? Sometimes you can find one if you go thrifting. They're handy. I have two different sizes because of all that I do. but you don't need that. I would recommend getting the bigger one just so you have more variety. What did Barbara say? They purchased a lottery ticket back in the mid-90s and won, whoa, $1 million. And they decided to open a toy store in a real touristy location. Nice. Nice. Now, you can certainly be more finicky than I am being. That doesn't look so great there, but we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, if you don't like something, you can move it all around and put it wherever you like. Now I've got some other things here, right? To start off with. So now I want to be able to make some pockets and different things that I could use to tuck some other smaller things. Oh, you don't have any thrift stores? Oh, Ange. That's sad. So now I don't want myself to get hung up too much on being able to use every area or every last thing that I put in a flow journal. Now I'm going to make a pocket here. So whoever ends up owning this and they want to use that, they could take the pocket off. They could rip it off and use a part of it. But at some point, so I'm not going to washi tape that on. I'm going to glue this down and make a pocket. And the rule of thumb is, from what I've heard over the years, if you want to make a pocket, you don't want to use your dry tape because it never really dries. And whatever you put in your pocket can get, hung up or snagged. And so I just use my liquid glue when I'm making pockets. Now you could take the extra time and stitch this down, and then if you wanted to eventually take it up, you could just undo your stitches. There's all kinds of my art glitter glue. My brand new art glitter glue is not coming out. I had it capped. That's sad. Geez, Ange, maybe you should open a thrift shop. Angie's Thrift Shop, huh? Or you could do Snangie's Thrift Shop. Now, of course, this is too much glue. So you want to make it look cute too, right? Because it still is a journal. Now, what did I do with my little bag of wipes? My husband bought flushable wipes. Not good. They disintegrate. I mean, they're all flushable, but these are marked flushable. Oh my goodness, we've been having a time with them. All right, so, okay. So now this is a cute little page. Let's stick him in somewhere. Put him in here. He looks cute that way. I think this will make a cool pocket. This is the most wonderful time of the year. So let's look for, maybe we'll go back here to that same dark. Let's make a pocket here. Now we're going to let that those two pockets dry for a few minutes. And then let's start looking at some of the other stuff I have available to go in here. All right, let's move the paper. All right, it looks like oh, these are all stickers. Okay. See, I was working on something here. These are pieces of paper that I pre-cut for some project. And look, see, I've got little pockets. Hi, Pam. These, I obviously was going to make those, put Post-it notes or something in them. So these are from a leftover project. So I've got a ton of those available. Gotta think about that for a minute. There's some cute paper there I used. And then I made some wings, angel wing journals. These are extra wings. Peace and joy. See, these are Christmas cards. These are all good to put in a flow journal. So let's take a couple of those. I should have gotten out my paper cutter. Where I have that. They're cute. Okay, so now I'm thinking this looks cute here, right? But now I found these. Let's see what these are about. Oh, these are glittered on both sides. I'm popping on my hot glue gun. That's okay, Pam. That's great. I appreciate 2 cents. Happy holidays in July. Happy holiday. So now I'm thinking these will look cute. And if I just put a little glue dot, they'll stay secure and they could easily be popped off and used. Couldn't they? Oh, there's a larger one. So, and that kind of makes that look festive. Now we need things for that pocket. And I don't know if I can, in this mess, locate my cutter. Oh, I know. I remember I found a new spot for it. And of course you can just cut these with scissors, but this will go a little quicker. While I'm waiting for that glue gun to heat up. That's not the best idea to go that way. That looks like that was a piece of stuff that wasn't cut real well. So I'm trying to make myself throw stuff away that I don't really need to keep. It's difficult. It's difficult. Because us makers, we see use for a lot of stuff that normal, well, I shouldn't say normal, that other people, I'll just say the others, would just consider it trash. You know how it goes. As soon as you throw something away, that's when you want it. Now I'm not sure these are going to fit in that pocket, so we'll just trim them up and we'll see. Let's see what this says. Oh, it's a little, that might be cute and something. Something. All right, let's see if this will. Well, they might fit. Oh, paper cutter just went in the bin. Whoops. All right, so we've got a couple of these. See, so they can pop in there. These are, oh no, these can fit. That Santa can fit. Okay, so we've got some things. All right, let me get these glued down. Can you see what I'm doing? Maybe if I bring my camera up a little bit. Oh, my glue gun must have been on and I turned it off. I would use the this tape for these, but because they're sparkly on both sides, I'm not sure that's going to work. So these I'm going to tuck in here. Now I just got to remember where I'm sitting everything while I wait for that glue gun to heat up. Okay, so I was thinking this might be a good spot. Yep, Santa will cover the snowflake, and then when they go and use that, they can see the snowflakes. I could do a little corner. Just trying to think. Can make a little tuck spot. I've got tons of other stuff. They'll fit in there. I'm going to glue that down. So now I've got a little tuck spot there. Got some of those. I could do Christmas all year round if I'm quite honest. I could knit Christmas. I could color Christmas all year round. I love the colors. See, these are just things that I couldn't throw away. Shocker. Shocker. See, now he looks cute, but I want him to be able to come off and be used. So this is where I might use a piece of my washi tape. If anybody has any ideas, put it in caps. Give me a shout. Now, that's narrow. Let's get to... Let's fold this in. And let's make a nice tuck spot here. I'm not even watching my time. Do I have both Brendas here? I'm getting my Brendas confused. Brenda, if I didn't say hi, hello. I know I said hello to a Brenda earlier, but it might have been a Brenda instead of Brenda D. Okay, now. You know, you could just use a paper clip. Let's see if I can find a paper clip. I've moved things recently. I know, it's silly. I'm a silly, silly gal. And of course you can decorate your paper clips. Which we might do if we find some ribbons and things like that. All right, let's open up Martha's. That one's got a couple missing. Oh, it looks like they all do. Here's the loaded one. So I'm going to tuck that in here. What else can we tuck in? This. Some little stickers. Now, of course, you could cut this apart. Looks like I took a couple off of there, but that's okay. I'm going to pop that in there. Throw this part out. Don't forget, you can always tuck in a piece of fabric somewhere. Especially if you have a little your tiny attacher. I like to use my tiny attacher. So now you can see we're starting to load it up. Let's see what else we have here. And then don't forget your greeting cards. These are just some really nice cards from a paper pack, different paper packs. So let's see, maybe a belly band would be nice. What can I use for a belly band? Let's see. Oh. Well, I'm really thirsty today. Let's see what I have here that I can. Here's some tacks I made a while ago. It's holly jolly Christmas, and as you didn't care. Oh my God, I have a holly Here's some different stuff. This might be nice for a belly band. Bye, Ange. Who's leaving, Ange? Snangy's leaving? She's going to get something to eat, probably. Yep, there she is, off to eat. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. All right, let's get out the paper cutter. You like the red and cream? Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? I have no idea where that came from. I don't know why these are called belly bands. Maybe somebody in chat knows. I have no clue. Does anybody see Jacqueline? Did Jacqueline come in yet? I was looking for Jacqueline. The lovely art. I forget how she words it. Okay, so that can be a belly band. Let's let that dry. Now let's come back to this other page. And what did I do with my Lori? What'd you do with your, here they are. Just a little bit of, oh my goodness, why isn't my glue gun? Oh, guys, I don't have it turned on. See, I had to turn that on. Otherwise, I'm not going to get, heavens to Murgatroyd. I don't know if that's better or worse. Lori, I know, right? To me, a belly band is a diaper for a I know. I don't know where they came up with that. Maybe somebody knows. I don't know. All right, let's do something down here. These guys are cute. This can go here, and maybe I can put a few tags in. So let's add this. And any of this stuff can be pulled off. You know, of course it'll come off and it might not be exactly right, but really most of us that do any kind of scrapbooking or paperwork or junk journaling, we're ripping and tearing stuff anyway, right? So have at it. All right, so I'm going to add one of these. This is a tag that I made, oh gosh, quite some time ago. And that can sit in there. That can go. Where's my little wipe? Make sure I take off some of that extra glue. You can always add bits of washi tape too if you wanted to decorate this page a little bit more. Add a little bit of washi tape. That would be lovely. Lovely. All right. Let's see here. And I just found some of this paper. Smaller sheets. So it might be nice to have some of these because they're a little bigger. Let me do a little bit more with these. Hey, Carol, good morning. Is it still morning? Nope, good afternoon. All right, so that in there. Gosh, I forgot I had most of this stuff. I don't know where I got this. All my images, copyright, artfully musing may be used for art for resale, but not. So I don't know where I bought this. I don't know if these are stickers or just cutouts, but I'm going to trim it so that I can fit it in a pocket. I think I need another piece of paper that I can do a folded. Oh, this paper's nice. Let's see here. All right, this is Tim Holtz Distress Collection. Sanded carrot. So let's trim off the little edge of this. All right, so I'm going to fold this a little off. So I can tuck that under my band, but then I'm going to fold this part in. So it'll be another pocket to hold some stuff. Let's see if I can get, well, this I'm going to cut. Excuse me. I should have cut that while I had my cutter here. Ow. Oh, excuse me. I've got a tickle. That's really tight. I was thinking it would have been nice to have some music playing in the background, but I don't know how to figure that out. Without getting myself in trouble. All right, so I'm just putting a little glue on the ends. We'll hold that for a little bit. There's Susan Gerald. Hi, Susan. A belly band was put over an infant's protruding navel. Oh. And somehow they adopted that into scrapbooking and journal making, huh? Crazy. Okay. So I'm going to scoop this in here. That's still drying a little bit, so let's ignore that. Let's see if I finally have my glue gun hot. Oh, honest to Pete, it just takes forever. Haven't used any of this stuff for a while. Okay, so I'm just doing a little dabble do ya. Just one little dot because I don't necessarily want it to, be glued down forever. You can see my glue strings. Now you could add die cuts, right? Ribbons. Ah! That hit my camera, glued right to my camera. All right, so then I had little tags, and I had the Santa Claus that can go in here. See, so it's a cute little pocket with supplies of stuff. We've got that. We've got this. Now in here, we're going to pop these things. What I didn't think about, if that gives me enough room to, no, it doesn't. So let's hold it this way. We'll have to fold it again, I believe. Oh, that's right. I didn't take. Oh, look, guys, I made it too. I forgot it was too tall. Okay, so let's rip this. Rip and reglue. Not a big deal. Rip and reglue. Do 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 do. Barbara said, when I'm out in public in an enclosed place, I continue to wear my mask outdoors and I keep my mask on my person, but only wear it if in contact with someone. Gail said she heard that there's an increased summer colds and now people aren't wearing masks. Woo! Wearing masks anymore. We've all been good. All right, that's going to be a tight fit. Let's see. All right. That'll work. Just got to find a place to put it. All right, now I need something for in this little pocket. Let's see what else we have. All the while, this is going to be ultimately, this is what it's going to be like. See, and then I've got things like this that I can put on the outside, you know, that can be taken off. Yeah, we still have some folks around here who are wearing them. Let's see what we can do with a couple of these. I'm going to leave them on the acetate. I'm just going to cut them off, a couple of them off. Now I have 2 books to do, so I want to save a few of these for my other book. And then on with this, I'm going to use my tape gun. And just put a little smoosh. A little smoosh. So you can stack and layer things. Where did I put that other one? I thought there were 3 that I cut off. All right. Okay. Now let's see what else did I dig out. Oh, these are partially done Christmas cards, I think. These are just some, you know, cutouts from some of the papers that I have had over the years. That's cute. I've got a couple of those. Now somewhere, where did I put those? Somewhere, Peggy made me a bunch of little pockets. Peggy Fitzmaurice. Somewhere. I know I keep moving them because I keep using them in different stuff and I keep moving them. I can't keep track. I can't keep track of where I move them. I think this last time I even took them out of their envelope because it was falling apart. And a naughty girl. Okay, let's put that away. Here, and then this is fun stuff. Let's just put a little bit of that in. Let's put some of that in. I have no idea what's in this bag. Let's have a look. I'm telling you, when I was trying to straighten up my room, which, forget about it. I mean, it's a never-ending thing, right? I would see Christmas and just started tossing it. Anything Christmas. And oh, look how cute these are. All right, so I have no idea. This is just, I have no idea where I got this, but this is cool. So let's have a little piece of this. Oh, that's going to fall out every time. What's on the other side of that? Let's flip-flop this. Maybe it won't. It might still do it. Let's just see. All right. Tiny attacher. Put that on. And let's get one of these guys. These are adorable. Let's do the poinsettia. If I can get it open. I mean, it is open. I just can't get my... Well, it feels open. It is not. I have lied to you and I apologize. Looks like there's something missing on that poinsettia. Where do I have my jewels? I have a jewel somewhere. Oh, they're up there. Okay. I can grab one of those. Maybe I could just pin that on there. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Let's grab a couple little of these bulb pins, as I like to call them, the Quillis pin. These are all clumped together. Uh-oh, I think I'm starting to have an avalanche. The avalanche. I could put a button on there as well. Just that little poinsettia needs a little something. It's lost its center. That might be easier because I have buttons right here. Buttons at the ready. Oh, it's a little too large, methinks. I don't like the orange. I think that's the same button I pulled out before. I have too many in the way of yeller. Oh, yeller. You know, I'm so particular about stuff like this. I just Gotta bear with me. Gotta bear with me. I'm not liking. This one might be good. Let's have a little snipping of that off. That's better. Now I have to cut off the little thing on the back. Gotta get in the little tool chest here. Grab me a pair of pinchers. Little jewelry snips. I didn't want to get my fingernail in there. Lori, wait. Uh-oh. Yes. It's okay. Nothing is ever done that's, can't be undone. Barbara, at Tanya and Lisa's streams yesterday, do you know how many times I thought, well, there's a song for Barbara. Okay, what were you going to say, Susan? This is some of my favorite stuff because it's wired. And you can take the wire out. But let's just twist a little piece of this on this here. Carol said, I saw a video of Craft Share UK where she made cute gnomes out of paper shaped circles, triangles, hearts, flowers, scalloped circles. I made some out of scraps. You could make a Christmas gnome. Oh, that's true. That's true, Susan. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to not really hurry, but, hurry. So I can kind of get some of this done. Okay, so now, let's just make sure my folds are getting where my folds are. I need something where I can clip or stick these and have these be attached. I think I might be able to use some washi tape. Let's try. Let's try it. It is a cute idea. I just thought that yellow button was a little too big, and I probably do have more yellow buttons in there I could dig for. But you can always heat up, your hot glue and get that off. I could always do that, later. Gator. So I'm just dropping these down a ½ inch or so and then just adding washi tape. Now let's see what else I have in here. Oh, that's a fun napkin. I didn't know I had that yet. Here we go. Christmas napkin. This can be put in. Some more Skipples. There's a little angel. Where do you get this stuff? This is for a pop-up card. I could put that whole thing in there. Here's the directions. Guess it wouldn't be helpful without the directions. Angela, no, okay, I'm forgetting your name now. Flo, Andrea. Too many A's in my brain. My brain's been a little spotty. All right, let's take that off. Da-da-bum. Bum, 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 bum. Baby, it's cold outside. Answer to just about anything? Good. That is so good. Baby, let's cut this. Let's trim. Let's give that a little ripsy. And then I can tuck this in here. I need something small for in there. La 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 la. Oh! Forgot about my belly band. I have no idea where I got this stuff. How cute that is. Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. Let's just put a little. So a little glue right there. Keep that attached. That might come in handy. Green tissue paper. Look at that baby. Somebody must have given me all this stuff. I don't remember this. What a cute little thing. 'Cause baby, it's cold outside. Zipper pulls, but they're adorbs. Wonder if these will fit in that front pocket. If I can remember where the front pocket is. That is. That's kind of heavy. Here's some little Christmas doilies. So you can just tuck everything. Oh, look, here's some gnomes. Somebody was saying gnomes. Does it just slay anybody else that you open up a bag that's been in your possession for who knows how long, and you have no memory of where it came from or how it got here? That's so sad. These are cute. Not Christmas, but they're cute. That's just crazy to me. I mean, at least a little something should look familiar. Look how cute this is. I still wanted to make a little pocket somewhere. Okay, so you get what I'm doing here. Now I don't want that on that side because of the belly band. And again, the idea is that everything can come off and be used. You know, with not too much trouble. There's a nice big empty space. I don't know what they are. I'm thinking about gluing that whole bag on. What do you think? All right, let's do it. Then I can tuck stuff in here. Now, just like with any other journal, you know, you can make more than one signature. Right? Santa's got a little bit of a there. Just a little bit of a yuck yuck. A little bit of yuck yuck. You can cover it up that way. Make it a little better. Make it a little more better. Ah, hot glue strings can make one a little cray-cray at times. All right, now once that dries, we can pop stuff in this little bag. Now let's see what these are like. I don't know if these are like melted together or they're just, there's a year on these. Nope, they look fine. How cute are they? They can go in there. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Christmas, Christmas Nog, N-O-G, unwrap with care. I don't know. Well, that was a cool bag. Santa's got a brand new bag. Bup, 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 bup. All right, something here would be lovely, would it not? Let's see what else we've got. We've got some really cool well, I think it's really cool. Well, let's have a look at these. Maybe we can put some of the one of these in. I have a older I'm not finding what I'm looking for. Video, standalone video. It's not a it's not a live that I did when I made Christmas tags. Look at all this stuff I forgot. Gee whiz. Oh, there it is. Well, where's my pincher? I think I'm on the bottom of that barrel. Yeah. There's a couple different kinds of this. I don't know about how much I have left. Oh, there's a couple. Look how cute that stuff is. Okay, my brain's going in different directions. Oh, making Christmas tags out of old greeting cards. And gosh, it was fun. So maybe I'll link that when this uploads. But isn't this cool stuff? It's like a burlap ribbon. It's serged on the ends, and then it's got the glitter. But see, I'm all about the glitter. I love the glitter. Look at this piece. So that would be nice to include. Okay, that's just a card. All right, so these are some cards that I cut apart on a video, and I did a video and made tags. You know, this I've got a couple really cool Christmas stamps. I love the fonts. And so I just tore some pieces of manila folder, inked the edges. Can you see that okay? Do a pop dot. This one I had this paper was already embossed. Can you see it? And so I liked him and then just layered that up. You can go any way, you know, cut out whatever's on the card. These are so fun to do. This one I put a little charm and a bulb pin. Just added a stamp up there, not especially great. Didn't do that especially great. And this had two parts of the card that I liked, so I just added a pearl and did a little swing tag. So let's see, where's that belly band? Maybe I can slip one of these under that belly band. We still have a lot of pages where I can put stuff. Maybe I don't need to slip it under the belly band. Maybe I need to put this on its own page. See, if I put it there, can't see chat. I don't have any I don't have any coffee stain here. Scrunch this up a little bit on the edge here. Just using what's in this blending tool, left over in this blending tool. Now, of course, I want this to be able to pop off and to be reused. So, I didn't pull out any kind of glue. I thought I saw some washi tape in here. I guess I did not. Here's a cluster. It's falling apart because it got bent. All right, so let's just go with this little star washi. See if I can get this to hold well enough to flip the pages. Now, somewhere next to me here, I used to have some elastic, you know, like pony band, you know, what you put in a, like if you're wearing a ponytail. I'm going to re-glue this. Look how cute that turned out cute. I put some Wink of Stella on that reindeer. But see, she's come undone. This, I pulled apart one of those, that was silly. I pulled apart one of those, you know what it is. You know what it is. Slide projector frames. I should have put the back on it. Yep. Shoulda. Shoulda. All right, I'm going to re-glue that. And then that can get put here. That doesn't look very nice on the back, does it? I should fix that. It's going to get glued down anyway. Whoever uses it, it's going to glue it. They're just going to glue it down. All right. So I'm just going to pop a little. Right there. All right. So what are we doing on? Okay. So it's quarter to 1. Do. I wonder if honey, oh, sugar, ba, you are my candy girl. All right, does anybody know if Tanya's coming on? They've had quite a few days. Well, I guess it was 24 hours. Ooh. Let me see if I can find some of my elastic band. It's not looking good. The reason I'm thinking about putting a piece of chipboard in my fabric that I'm going to use as my cover is because I just thought it would, of course, once you use these pages, oh, look what I just found. Oh, foo. You are my candy girl. I don't think I've moved. Now, this is a small one. This is a small Tim Holtz. This is not gonna, and he's got the little metal clips on the end, and they come in handy, but I don't think that's not going to be big enough. I'm just thinking the elastic band, if I don't attach it to a piece of something stable, as you use whatever's in the flow journal, it's going to start, squishing the paper. It's going to be squishing. That one piece might work. Might be enough. Might be enough. Now I've got to put everything back. It's all got its spots. Now this isn't done. But let's just see. Let's just see what. Oh, see, that didn't hold very well. Look. Not all washi tape is created equal. Some of it holds really well, but then it also rips and tears your paper, what you have underneath. See, I don't like the way that white. Oh, okay. Thank you, Andrea. I just don't want to overlap. She comes on at 2, so it's 1. So basically what I want to do is just take that piece of elastic, wrap it around the outside. Yeah, it's not enough. And I want it to be enough to tie in the center. And that would be really tight. Boy, I'm not missing by much. Let's see if I have a bigger piece. I've got to unpack some things here to get into this drawer where I have my elastic. Now you could use, the elastic bands that everybody was using to make masks. You could certainly use that, right? You probably could even, no, I am not going in. You probably could even use some kind of cording. It doesn't have to, I don't know that it has to be stretchy, but I think stretchy probably works better. And you could really just do a pamphlet stitch and tear out what you want. Hey, Sherry, hi. When you want to use it. As they say, we always have options. Oh my goodness, I'm fighting with my little drawers here. Usually if I pinch the sides in, they come right on out. Good grief. Good grief, Chalky Brown. All right, see, so like I've got some of this stuff. I don't think this is long enough either. Nothing like doing a project and not having what you need. The same size. Oh, this is a little longer. Maybe this is not stretchy. Sure, shooting, I got more somewhere else, but who knows where that is. Now, if I put a piece of chipboard, say like, say I had a piece of chipboard like this, and it was the length of my book, I would cover it with something festive to go with the flow journal. Hey, there's 3G. Hi, Brenda. Oh, good girl. She's multitasking. You could pop a hole and make a knot, this way. Pop a hole. You put your cord through, make a knot. You could glue it there. Bring your elastic down. Pop a hole. put it through, make a knot, and then you've got it where you're not using as much of elastic material if you don't have enough. And I may have to do that because I don't know that this is gonna work. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is going to work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is going to work. Okay, so I can tie a knot here. And then what I would do is I would take some golden or some art glitter glue, and I would glue that knot, to secure it. Let's see. And now, let's do it this way so maybe you can see what's happening here. So then, see, I like my knots in the middle, and if I had a lot of elastic, I would make that longer. But see what I'm saying? I want you to use what's in there. See how this is going to squish it? So if you use a piece of chipboard to make a little bit of a spine, you can put notches in it. Not nachos, notches. See? And then you just start putting your papers in. Let's get a bigger one. Kind of hold this. See, and then you want to make sure you get it where you want it. Let's get another little sheet in here. Let's start holding this better for us. Then you can continue to add stuff. And then when you want to use something, you just go in and pull it out. Just want to line up your folds. Okay, let's see. We have boxes of stuff except that 4 inches of elastic we need. Are you understanding what I'm saying about the piece of chipboard for the spine? Because then you don't need as big of a piece. See, like Tim Holtz has this stuff that's got these little ends. Where the heck did I throw that? See, it has this little metal end. Okay, Gail, have a good afternoon. Thank you for coming. If you pop a little hole and you put this in and then you turn it sideways, it's like an anchor. see, and then you can stretch it down. Now, of course, this is small. You put another hole at the end of your piece of chipboard, pop that in and twist it, and then these two ends are anchored, and then you can slip all your stuff underneath. And you can make these any size, maybe you've got a bunch of little stuff that you want to kind of get control of and have all in one spot, and they're just kind of fun to throw together. No, I saw it pop up, but I didn't tune in. What did he release? I didn't want to be tempted either. Doesn't take much to tempt me. See, now that I can scoot up. It's just a good place. It's a good way to maybe store, some of your stash or some of your bits that you don't want to get rid of. Like I said earlier, it's a nice way to share with some other folks. We all know people that say, "Oh yeah, your stuff is beautiful, but I don't have anything like that to make a small one, make a small one and share some of your goodies." Now I'm shoving this in somewhere. I don't know where it came out the other side. Yup. Do all different things. Because like many say, it's yours. So, make it the way you want. So, I'm fighting with this one. Oh, there's that other little guy I was looking for. I'm going to glue him down. This guy's not cooperating. He's hung up on something. That's the rub. Miss Snowflake. I couldn't get him to cooperate there. I need some bigger sheets coming out the other way. It seems the way I've put it all back together. I'm kind of one-sided, kind of lopsided. Now, I've done them too with envelopes, where you can tuck stuff in envelopes and then you can add pages and do all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, there's so many different things you can do. Let's see, like this guy, he doesn't have to go under the wire. He could hang on a page. He could hang down this way. See, that would work too. It'd work even better if you didn't have a torn top. You could staple that in, glue it down. This one might be better. You can hang stuff off the sides of the pages. Add a paper clip. Add a bit of washi tape, whatever. Let's add a bit of washi. And really, like I said, you could do the pamphlet stitch, pop your holes. If you don't have the elastic tape, no worry. Use some cotton, some yarn, some waxed linen. Do your pamphlet stitch and then just cut and tear as you want. Whatever you want to use out of the book. Having trouble with this. It's not keeping what I put in the pocket. Where's my little paper bag? That's the other thing too. You could slip in paper bags. Let's see. Where do I have a paper? Where did I put the paper bag? But you could also fold a gift bag in half and slip it under your cord. Where's my? I know it's in here. Let's put this in here. Hey, there's Angela. Hi, Angela. Oh, let's see if I can pull a paper bag out here. I've got everything stacked. This is really small, but you'll get the idea. Just like we would in a journal. Yeah, you just fold it. It just gives you another little place to store stuff. Right. Here's my napkin. I didn't get that in. Let's get this in. Now you could also do one of these and have it exclusively. You know, a lot of times you have more than one napkin. So instead of rifling through a drawer of napkins, make a flow journal like this and put one of all your napkins in there. And then you could use it as a sample book to see what you have available. Here's some fabrics. Let's see. Let's do another paper clip. Got some green. Got some Christmas red and white. There's some dark green. Another piece of red. That's just a piece of like hemp. And let's grab another paper clip. You also can do the binder clips too. You know, you guys know. You guys know. You know what I'm talking. Oh, look, here's a red one. How nice is that? Let's grab that guy. Let's grab that guy. Okay, boys and girls. Let's grab this guy and make a little tiny decoration for our paper clip. Now I'm just kind of getting these all at one end. I'm going to fold it in half and try my best to scoot all that through and loop it. Grab all those little ends. See if I got everybody. And pull them tight. Could also, Angela, I so want to talk to you. I so want to talk to you. My life has not been my own for weeks now. I don't think we're through the woods yet, but we've made progress. Okay, so I'm just tightening. I need to do a better job of this, you know, for sure. So then we're just going to snip all these. I don't like them too long because when you get them too long, they flop over. And you may like that. I like them to stick up in the air. Like, wah, you know, that kind of thing. All right, let's see. Let's see what page this might look good on. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I'm having trouble with my pocket. Let's have it stick out the top. So once you get it all together, you know, it starts looking great. Now I was thinking I'd have something fold. Oh no, it was the other one that I used, golden, matte medium. But see, now I like this. You could put a tie around it as it gets more and more chubby and you get more and more things in there. You could certainly put things on your covers to make it more stable, and you could, you know, do more of a book type cover to make it more stable. And then you could certainly put things on the cover that could come off and be used. Oh, thanks, Shaz. That's just a piece of fabric that I had that I liked, you know. See, so you could attach this, but you want it, the idea is you want it to come off and be able to use it. So let me just grab a little, it's got Christmas charms or, you know, whatever. You can do it up whatever way you want. If you were giving it to a friend, you know, you could add really just a little, you could put a ribbon around a piece of washi, a small thing of washi tape, add that, add little pockets where you can add little tiny things. Now this is just cloth on a paper bag, so it's easy to pin something on the front. All right. I think that's it for me for today, gals. There's certainly more you can do with it. All different ways you can, and I could add another signature, get another elastic band. I think I really do want to glue in a piece of chipboard or some heavy cardboard to make a spine. See, and then you can make like a little notch in the top where your cord can lock in. See, and then I can add another signature. But there's still plenty of pages left in this one to make pockets and little tuck spots and to add little goodies as you come across them. You know, you can decorate the tops of these pages to make them look cuter as you can see, I still got a bunch of stuff here. And I still have stuff in my bin. This is a lot of graphic 45 stuff that I've tucked in an envelope. But well, like I was saying with the fabric, even if you have little pieces of fabric, you could come through and just take little snippets of your fabric. You know, because most of us only use a little chunk anyway, right? Just take a little dot of glue it down, you know, or make a little clump of different fabrics. Like this. Take a little bit of this green. And get your tiny attacher, get your glue. You can make them longer, of course, if you wanted to take them off and use them as little you know, for little clusters or little snippets. That's all you do. This is Pink Girly's version of a flow journal. So I have to remember to attach that video, making those Christmas tags out of greeting cards, so you can see that if you'd like. And that's it. Any questions, let me know. I'll certainly get back to you. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it very much. Have a great afternoon. Stay cool. It's still kind of warm here. And hope to see you again soon. Maybe Thursday. I don't think I'll be doing any pop-ups in the near future, but we'll just see. So thanks again, girls, for popping in. I appreciate seeing everyone. Take care. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Let us know, let us know, let us know, let us know, let us know.